Okay, this next question is surrounding domestic violence. So if a marriage has a history of domestic violence, should the victim leave?
That's certainly one of the options. The number one thing is maintaining safety. You need to be safe. Doesn't matter which, partner is being abused, and oftentimes it's both of them. I think 50% of the couples who experience domestic violence, there is violence coming from both sides. But number one, safety. Are you safe? Number two would be getting the individuals, both of them need to be in counseling to work through the issues that's going on. It can be intensive if you want to stay in that situation. It can be intensive. And that's only if both partners are willing to work through what is happening. And that's going to include the perpetrator understanding that what he is doing is wrong and being willing to work on that and change. If that person is not, then I don't see that the pattern would stop.
Mm. What about when there are children involved? It just seems to make it harder for a person to leave.
It can definitely make things difficult. Once you're in a domestic violence situation, the violence is, it can be physical, it can be mental and emotional, it can be financial. You can be cut off from all your friends and family and have no access to money at all whatsoever. And so what are you going to do? How do you get out of a situation like that? And reaching out to therapists, to hotlines, to shelters, those places can give you the information on what is available for you if you need to find safety for yourself and your children.
Yeah. Would it make sense before going to a therapist, perhaps to talk to a trusted friend, maybe to get some advice on what direction to take?
Yes, if the friend understands what domestic violence is. One of the things that you will see with domestic violence situations time and time again is the victim going back and going back and going back. And a friend or a family member who loves you can get very frustrated and tend to push away, like, I can't do this anymore because here you are going back into danger, and it hurts me to see you that way. And a therapist or a counselor is going to understand that pattern and probably have more advice for you in that situation.